I really am quite overwhelmed. I'm very moved. I think it's just, you're very unusual. Most people don't want to hear ladies and gentlemen, I am just so pleased to see so many friendly faces here, so many friends of mine, but more importantly, so many friends of Empire Justice Center. That's gratifying because the Empire Justice Center is an institution that has done so much good in this community and statewide. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it in a moment or two. Christy just came over and told me to talk in the microphone. And when I got the letter from Ann and Joanne, I asked Christy, who was designated to keep me honest and devoted and involved, if I might have a few minutes to say how humbled and grateful I am for this honor. And she said, speak as long as you'd like. Well, I know that that's code for no more than 3 minutes. But I told her not to worry, because I usually speak only long enough for the audience to wake up feeling refreshed. Some of you have heard me speak before, and some of you have not. Those of you who have not may be interested in what I have to say. When I got the letter from Ann and Joanne, I really was puzzled why they were taking this opportunity to do this, but I was very flattered, as I am tonight. And they really are old friends, truly old friends. They generously notified me in February of this award, giving me ample time to prepare this speech, because Mark Twain said that he needed 3 weeks to prepare a good ad-lib speech. And I've had almost 4 months. Happily, it doesn't take very long to talk about old friends. Joanne mentioned our connection way back in 1983. We had a committee that was working to create an IOLA program in New York State. I think, if my memory serves me, we were the 15th state to adopt a program. And it was way past time that New York get on board. And this committee came up with a plan, went through several iterations. Most of us on the committee were utterly ignorant of the legislative process, but we had Joanne, who knows everything about the legislative process. And she maneuvered our plan through the New York State legislature, and IOLA was created in 1983. Her biggest error was that to appease the banking lobby, she had to give away our T. It was supposed to be IOLTA, the way every other state has it. But the banking industry was not happy with our using the word trust. So she gave away our T. And we ended up with IOLA, which is unique in the country. Now let me get to my old friend Ann. I go back a long time with Ann as well, and I knew Ann for a long time, even before she chaired an incredible committee to address the critical problems that were caused by the Legal Services Corporation in Washington, which had eliminated funding for legal agencies that do impact litigation such as Gulp. Gulp was doing upstate, the Greater Upstate Law Project, and Pillar was doing in the Rochester area, the Public Interest Law of Rochester. And this committee prepared a magnificent report. I think it was in 2002, if I'm not mistaken, and Tom Vigdor was your co-chair. And we worked with Tom on the Iola plan as well. And that gave birth to the support groups such as the Empire Justice Center, which has been a blessing for the state and for the community. I really believe that instead of me being honored, the folks at Empire Justice should be honored, because they're the ones who are on the front lines doing all the wonderful work. And perhaps I'm going to come to Brian Hetherington and to Christy. I knew those guys from all of their activities around the Bar Association. Brian particularly. Christy I didn't know very well. She was the fundraiser for Empire Justice. And somehow she got the job of working with us to create the Telescus Center campaign. And I guess Mary Lowenguth, who was absolutely an indispensable person in the community at that time and at this time, although she left the Bar Association because I think she got a better job. but we worked together, and I got to know them, and they are absolutely indispensable people to that campaign. And what emerged, of course, was the Telescus Center. And you have heard about the Telescus Center from that lovely video. I guess I had forgotten that Christy was over with the camera one day. I had forgotten that. But the Telescus Center has been a model for the bars around the state. I believe that there's an effort being done in Albany now, and I know there's an effort in Syracuse to replicate it. And we've had visitors from around the country who would like in other bars to replicate it. Well, I'm going to just tell this. There must be some of you here tonight who don't know what Empire Justice does. So I'm going to take 1 minute to give you an idea of some of the things that they're involved with. Their priorities include, and I may have to read because I can't remember it all, statewide community health, consumer assistance, health care for immigrants, child care, disability advocacy, homelessness prevention, foreclosure prevention, domestic violence prevention, wage equity, and a number of other vital programs that benefit the people of the state. And in doing that, they lobby annually the state legislature, they lobby the various governmental agencies who are responsible for these areas, and their rate of success is amazing, absolutely amazing. They get their priorities satisfied year after year to a greater or larger extent. Well, I could go on, and I'd like to, but the code word is 3 minutes, and I don't understand. And as I look around the room, I see that most of you are awake, and most of you do look refreshed. And so, as promised, I'll bring these remarks to a close. When one of my friends told me today that he would have liked to be here because he was sorry that he would miss my remarks, I consoled him and I said, don't worry, they'll be published posthumously. So he said, I hope that soon. Well, needless to say, I don't share that hope. Let me close by stealing a line which I've stolen before, and since I attribute it, I think the lawyers will agree it can't be plagiarism. I've stolen the line from Jack Benny. I've used it before. When he received an award, he concluded by saying, I really don't deserve this award, But then again, I've got arthritis, and I don't deserve that either.